Hello class, Asmita teacher here. Continuing with adaptations in plants, in today's presentation we will be discussing about the different modes of ingestion of food in plants. Most of the plants are anchored in the ground and are autotrophic. That means they can prepare their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and a green color pigment, chlorophyll. So, all those plants which have got chlorophyll can prepare their own food and store it in their body. Carbon dioxide combines with water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight and prepares its own food and gives out oxygen gas. This process is called as photosynthesis. Most of the plants can do this process of photosynthesis, can prepare their own food in their own body, and so they are called as autotrophs. Remaining other organisms are called as heterotrophic. That means they depend on the plants for their supply of nutrition. In this lesson or in the further presentation, we will be learning about how different plants are ingesting their food due to lack of the process of photosynthesis or due to lack of nutrition from the soil. The picture that you see in front of you is of dodder or cuscuta. It is a parasitic plant. The plant body of dodder consists of yellow wire-like stems. It is leafless and cannot perform photosynthesis. However, it has hostorial roots or sucking roots. These roots absorb nutrients from the host plant. They penetrate up to the conducting vessels of the host plant and absorb water and food from there. So, its requirement of food and water is fulfilled by the host plant. Fungi do not have chlorophyll and hence cannot perform photosynthesis. They obtain food from starchy foodstuffs like bhakri and bread. They have root like fibers for absorption of food. Many a times you must have seen these greenish bluish substances growing on stale bread or on stale chapati or bhakri. This is fungus. It is a plant which does not have chlorophyll. So, for its requirement of nutrition, it will grow on these foodstuffs and absorb its nutrition from the starch which is present inside them. It has got root like fibers which enter into the food and take up the nutrition from there. In your previous classes, you have learned that plants need nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium for growth. These nutrients are very important for the normal growth of the plant. But sometimes plants grow in soil which is not having sufficient supply of these nutrition. Plants that grow in soil which is deficient in nitrogen. Example of plants like Drosera or sundew, Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, etc., fulfill their need for nutrition or nitrogen by consuming insects. Adaptations are seen in these plants which serve to attract insects and hold them captive. So, if you observe Drosera, Venus flytrap, and pitcher plant, their colors are very attractive. They are very beautiful to look. So, whenever any insect will come and sit on it, for sundew, it has got some liquid over it which is very sticky. So the insect will get stuck to that liquid and slowly and gradually the plant will secrete chemicals to digest this insect. Venus flytrap, the plant body is made up of two sections. These sections flap and close when any insect comes and sits over it. It traps the insect inside, secretes some chemicals and digests this insect and takes up nitrogen which is present inside the insect body. Similarly, the pitcher plant has got a jar shaped structure. Whenever any insect will come and sit inside it, the flap, the upper lid, will close and trap the insect inside. Slowly, it will give out some chemicals to digest this insect and take up the nitrogen which is present inside the insect body. So, these are examples of insectivorous plants. They eat insects because they are not getting sufficient supply of nitrogen from the soil. That is all about the adaptation for ingestion of food in plants. In today's discussion, we have seen how plants which do not have chlorophyll or which grow in soil which does not have sufficient supply of nitrogen fulfill their requirement of food, or how do they ingest their food. That's all for today. Thank you.